Alright guys, so we're back from test driving Ethan's car. The car is an absolute monster. And those of you that watch our channel, y'all see our 6130s. Y'all kind of get an idea of what these cars run at the horsepower levels of what they are, depending on the Corvettes, Camaros, and the different platforms. Obviously, this car making 1,300 rear-wheel horsepower, you think it's going to run these crazy 6130s. The weather has been really crappy here lately, so the times that I've tried to take this car out and test drive it, I've literally had it start sprinkling on me as I'm trying to make pulls in it. So never got great passes in it. We did put his new 18-inch forged lines on it, so the car does look very well. He bought a Hoosier R7. It's more of like a, we used to run that R7 for Texas mile stuff, more for like high-speed stuff. It's not the best for traction unless you get the tires really hot. When you're out just driving a car like that with that kind of power, it's hard to get heated in unless you're doing a nice burnout before you run it. So traction was definitely a limiting factor in this car, but again, even though the 6130 times were only, I think, like a 5.0, y'all got to remember this car, the way it's geared, is not geared perfectly for 6130s. Centrifugal blower, even though it is an F1X that makes crazy horsepower, when we're taking off at 3,300 RPMs at 60 miles an hour, you know, we're not making the horsepower that we need, not until 5,000 RPM. So about, if y'all do watch the draggy, you'll see about 90 miles an hour, you'll see how fast it accelerates from 90 to 130. But from 60 to 90, it's kind of a slouch. So again, Ethan, he's a good driver, just like, you know, I am. If someone pulls up next to you, he's not going to be flooring it at 3,300 RPMs. He's going to stab it at 4,500 or 5,000 RPMs. But once you grab fourth in this car, this thing from 100 to 180, monster. It pulls and just puts you back in the seat and does not stop. Car is phenomenal to drive. That F1X just keeps pulling, and again, that car still has so much more room into it, guys. Again, we kept it super safe, around 1,300 rear-wheel horsepower. Very easily that car can make 1,400 plus, but again, no need to push it with traction being a factor. The car still has a TR6060 in it, so it still has factory synchros in it. You know, you start making 1,500 plus, it's hard to grab the next gear with synchros in it, and obviously traction, if you're spinning more, you're just gonna get beat, you know what I mean? So we don't want that. So trying to keep it nice and safe for you to have fun, and then when we go to some of these events, which we do plan on going this year, guys, me and a lot of our customers want to go to these shift sector events. They're like a standing half mile. That's when we'll get in these things and turn them up from 1,300 to 1,500, 1,600, or whatever they can handle, and see what they can do. But again, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Again, the car hauls ass. The 6130 times, I wish I could have got awesome times for you guys, like trying to try second gear and get traction in it, but there was no hope with the tires that I was on. So I did the best that I could with what I had, and it's the car. I think you'll still kind of get an idea of how quick it accelerates once it starts making boost at the right RPM. Alright, so just finished Ethan's car on the dyno. 1,285 rear-wheel horsepower, 1,021 rear-wheel torque. Crazy numbers. Car still has a whole bunch more in it, but again, everyone wants dyno numbers. It's nice and safe right there, so I'm going to leave it at that and go out in the street and have some fun with it. And then there's plenty of room to turn it up, whether we're at a track or if he has an event to go up to. Plenty more in it, but for now, I'm going to keep it there nice and safe.
Welcome back, guys. We're here with Ethan's beautiful Cyber Gray C6 Z06 427 Beast. She laid down 1,300 and is a monster. It's not something you toy with. It will eat you up and spit you out. She's sporting an LME 427 LSX block with an F1X and flip drive accessories to be able to run it the way it's being set up and ran. It also has a 4 triple pump system, and Steven and Jason took it out, right? Well, Jason had to change his pants afterwards, and he would not go for a second ride. He told Steven, that's it, no more. So I hope y'all enjoy the clip coming up, and get ready and hold on. And if you see this beast out on the street, you better think twice and don't even mess with it, because it's gonna send you back home packing, and your wallet's gonna be a lot lighter. So y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in and stopping by. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you like, didn't like, and hey, we'll catch you down the road.
if this thing was geared like the ZR1, oh my god. But remember, this is a centrifugal blower, so it needs the high RPM. It needs high RPM. Out there sending your cars to us for performance packages now. As always, we've offered this for a couple years now. We've been working with Greg. Just know it is something I highly recommend, especially our customers that do drag race a lot, that do road race a lot, that do put a lot of miles on their car to keep the car protected. So years down the road, the car still looks like a brand new vehicle. And even if 3 years down the road you decide to sell your vehicle and you are a road race guy, and it has, so I've owned my 06 Viper, had this done to it. The front end was beat up. The clear bar looked horrible after road racing it for probably a year and a half. I went to sell the vehicle, ripped that clear bar off. The paint looked brand new. So to me, it's a great investment on your $50,000 car or your $500,000 car. Either way you look at it, it protects the car, protects the paint, keeps the car looking good for now or 5 years from now. So I appreciate everything.
Absolutely.
And again, guys, you local guys that are in Texas, and if you're not, if you already have performance work done by us, or you don't even want performance work and you just want to protect your car, also hit us up and we'll get you squared away.